In this video, we're enjoying a beautiful spring day with a bike ride along the Pensacola Beach Trail. Troy and Andrea here, and today we are riding the Pensacola Beach Trail. It is a multi-use path for walking, running, biking. It runs along Pensacola Beach, right along the Gulf of Mexico. So not only am I excited that this is our first bike ride together in the spring, and also our first bike ride together in 2021, but we're riding along the beach, and I love the beach. So next to the iconic Pensacola Beach Ball, this is one of the most iconic sites along the path. It's the UFO house. So the Pensacola Beach Trail, it is absolutely gorgeous. Now it's not a rail trail with a reliable set path, and part of the adventure today is exploring it, looking for tips and precautions that we can share on this path. Now the scenery, it's always changing. When you start out at the Pensacola Beach Ball like we did today, that's the commercial area. Lots of tons of restaurants, great restaurants, souvenir shops. As you move away from that in either direction, you get into the vacation rentals. There's hotels on one side, and then all kinds of condos and beach houses where people either live or they rent out. And then as you continue going further away, right now we're in the Gulf Islands National Seashore. It is absolutely gorgeous. It is white sands. You've got the Gulf on one side, the Sound on the other, and this is a beautiful day, sunshine, beautiful skies, and it is absolutely gorgeous. The trail is a little over 9 miles, so round trip it's going to be 18 plus. So one of the things that I love about this trail are the brightly colored houses. This is very typical as we're driving the whole way through and passing all these beach houses and vacation homes, condos, rentals. They're just the beautiful colors. They're very iconic of the beach. But then behind it is also one of the iconic scenes along this trail. It's the Portofino Island Resort. Now you have the colorful beach houses, then all of a sudden this Mediterranean style. It's just gorgeous. Anyone that knows this area knows the Portofino. It's a mixture of homes and vacation rentals, so you can probably find that on Airbnb as well. And I love it because I grew up in South Florida in the Palm Beaches, and I love it up here, but I do miss home. And when I drive through there, it's like a little taste of home in my South Florida.
Well, here we are at the other end of the trail, other end of the bike trail. And what'd you think, Andrea?
I loved it. This is a beautiful trail. I highly recommend it. At one end is the Gulf Islands National Seashore. At the other end is the entrance to Fort Pickens. And it's a beautiful ride in between. For the most part, there is a dedicated path. Love that. And in those areas, there isn't quite as much traffic. But then we got into, when we're in more of the commercial area where all the shops and the restaurants and everything are, we're just on a sidewalk, a skinny sidewalk, just a regular sidewalk.
Yeah, it actually goes from sidewalk into the parking lot and then back onto sidewalk. So that's a little disconcerting sometimes whenever you're riding along.
Yeah, and the part where you don't have a sidewalk and you're riding in that parking lot, it was very short. It was just one little strip mall. Some neat shops were in there, ice cream shop and everything. So it's a great ride. We saw a lot of, you can see the water a lot. Now there are a lot of condos and everything that you don't have a view of the ocean the entire time, but you are at most only 100 yards away from the water. So that's pretty cool. You can hear the water the whole time, and really enjoyed it. Of course, today, beautiful spring day. It's gorgeous. Perfect temperature. It's in the 80s. Sun is shining. The wind is blowing. It was really nice.
There was a lot of sand also on the sidewalk as you got, or the pathway I should say, when you get out to the National Seashore. And I don't know if that's normal, or maybe it was just because of a lot of rain we had or something, but that can be a little challenging, especially if you have skinny tires. We did notice that a lot of bike riders that passed us, some of them were on the bike trail, but a bunch of them were also up on the highway riding. So the highway does have a shoulder in a lot of areas, and so you have that option as well.
But overall, it was great. There's so much to see along the way. You know, I love beach houses, and so we had a lot of pretty beach houses, which, you know, we've showed some of that in the video, and just all kinds of great stuff. It's always changed. It's something different to see the whole way. It's definitely not the same scenery. It just goes by really fast. I really enjoyed it.
So if you're in the Pensacola area or coming down on vacation or something like that, be sure and bring your bicycle, because it's a great place to ride a bike. You never have to worry about your safety or anything. There's plenty of room, and so it's a lot of fun. I think you'd really enjoy it. So thanks so much for joining Andrea and myself on another one of our little adventures.